we will finish it on a Tuscan search and destroy. But you are right, Ton. What worries me about Seattle is not that they're not good, it's that they're not consistent at all. I have no idea what Seattle I'm going to see. The Major certainly cast some doubts on this team, but then their last two games, playing the top two teams realistically in the CDL, and they look great. So who knows what we're going to see here.
Yeah, and I was trying to look into the stats before the game in terms of the maps that we do have, but based on how Seattle have been playing these last two games, it's been very difficult to kind of ascertain any sort of info of which way we think this one's going to go, but it should be a good one nonetheless, and it is all about that attack over towards the outer of the map to try and get set up. You want to keep a hold of the church spawns if you can possibly do so. Right now it is Surge on that side of things, trying to break on through. 4 dead, nice clean break.
Yeah, a few points there for LAG, but now it will be Surge trying to get into a better position. It will be Pred at the helm here. Huge flank about to come in. Actually goes for a pre-fire in the wrong corner. That's going to let them know he's here. And that flank failed because of himself.
Yeah, man's a little bit too twisted to kick off the game, to be honest with you. Just calm it down, and I think that's when Surge need the leader. They need accuracy just to calm the team down on occasion. However, you know, saying that whenever we are in the comms with these guys, then, well, yeah, I mean, they're going to be coming right now. The Hook is one shot in mid-map as he does find 2. This rotation does belong to LAG, though, and with a healthy lead heading over towards it as well. But, yeah, for Surge, a horrible start, but not the one they would have wanted.
Well, here comes the stack, by the way. Look at this already. They're about to put some serious pressure onto LAG. Gunners, they're going to try and hold down Church and maybe look towards top radio. Hasn't seen anyone yet at the moment. It's a very slow push coming in from Surge. However, a very successful one as they do manage to get on the point.
Yeah, they just try and pick them apart. They know they're going to be spawning close nonetheless, so then they can force it out from here. Mac finds 2 down the right-hand side. Can he find a 3rd on the gunless? Not quite. There's going to be Surge inside the point. 20 seconds to go. Plenty of time left to play for here, but it is going to be about these rotations momentarily. This last little scrap in and around the hill is going to go LAG's way. Accuracy trying to say something about it, but he knows his team at the side of the map that they absolutely want. That scrap time will go over towards LAG. Those spawns, though, and the hold for P3 looking like it's going to go over to Seattle.
Well, you can see Prez trying to do some deflection work before they can get around the back into tiles. And Sib knows his teammate has gone down. I'm going to have to hold this. Pred's there as well. Here comes the push, and Pred is more than equal to it. Gets both of them at the same time. There's going to be another player there. I don't know if he got the hit marker to know exactly where Hugh Kizzy does not. And this will be all LAG now. They'll be trying to get this pinch locked down. A little bit of chaos comes through, and a spawn comes right in the gun.
Oh, no.
The nades do great work, and it's only accuracy he gets 1 shot back. Sib gets taken down as well, and there's a huge break coming in. It is the Seattle Surge now pouring through tiles. They still have the spawn. And even after all that work from LAG, it comes to nothing.
Yeah, that push coming in from the roof side of things. You would have liked to hope that the spawn would fall back into LAG's favor after what was a phenomenal break. Speaking of phenomenal, look at that from a seam. There's one, can't find the second. It is ultimately going to be a decent hold from Surge. Spawns will help them along their way. But what I really liked about that was the initial setup. I think there was like 20 seconds into the hill before LAG even had a chance to lay eyes on it. Fantastic work by Surge to push them away and just work it from the middle of the map. Fantastically done. They do have the slenderest of leads as we head over towards Church. It's going to be a 3-man hit through the front. Oh, can they find a way through here, Bryce?
At the moment, not quite. It's going to be LAG holding it down, though. Accuracy going to be outside towards Church. Means they're going to have to keep an eye on him. The rest of Seattle Surge, though, setting up for this push. They're going to be rejected to begin with, though. Red's going to try and take him down, but Gunner says that pre-aim locked in. Now, stay locked in. He's allowed a player to come around the back, and somehow LAG have been bodied out the hill.
Yeah, very easy breaks coming in here for Seattle Surge so far. LAG, though, typically have been the ones better on these rotations, specifically over towards 2 and now 4, but they have been broken this time around. They're going to be looking over towards P5. A seam already ready and waiting. He's over towards the other hill. Gunless just trying to do his best to keep some of that scrap away. These transitional kills, very, very important, but did he see accuracy slip the net here? He didn't. Doesn't matter. Does find him. Fantastic work by his team. And there you go. The break is in. The rotation is in for LAG once more.
See LAG doing a great job of this at the moment. It seems to be all LAG on all the rotations and search. And go for oh my goodness. The team doing fantastic work there, trying to keep them away as long as possible. Seattle Surge this time around trying to get it. That is a big kill there. It's going to slow down this push completely. Accuracy, though. Coming to look through, finds Gunners on the table. Sees the steam through the wall as wall banging continues to go from both sides. The push finally coming in. It's all Surge getting through, even with the team kill.
These breaks are just so instrumental to how Surge are playing the game right now. It's working out for them time and time again. It's just a very heavy front hit every single time. I mean, you can't really do much else when it does come down to P5. You can get somebody on the stairs, but well, from there is the exact same thing can happen back to them. LAG do find 2. Red isn't going to offer much else, but with only 15 seconds to go, is it really going to count for much? I'm not too sure. What it is going to count for, though, is an LAG lead heading over towards the second rotation of Hills.
Well, LAG are in the driving seat at the moment as we head into this second rotation. I guess it's about that time. Let's go for a listen with the LA Guerrillas.
I'm trying to get
backfield.
Are you up middle?
I got one of the
Going mid, I'm going mid.
I see mid.
Trying to push our side down.
He's in you.
Back, one boulder side. Beyond our fucking tree. Beyond our tree.
I'm 2 on point.
Top green, Dante, weak, top church. Need a time, I need a time.
Weak top church.
One is push up on our block here. One is push up on our block.
Can you help me get out mid?
Guys, he's top church.
He's on you.
Still push up on tree.
One shot,
One shot,
top church.
Only 1 point. Only 1
I
point.
need a point. I need a point.
I got a nade on point too.
I got
nade on point.
I got native. Lamar's on point. Lamar's on point.
He saw me
30 seconds.
spot.
Maybe got it. You can go right.
I got
nade
naded, bro.
Someone help me mid.
I'll try to help you in middle. I'm nading point.
Top right,
I'm nading
top right,
Yeah,
looking
give
for
me a
you.
sec.
Top right,
Got
looking
it,
for
I
you.
didn't have my point.
There's 2 in rotation. Only
Oh,
middle.
so we got top church.
Got
Nothing
it,
middle.
more
Nothing
middle.
middle, boys.
Please
Trying to help you, bro.
He's close hold, Pred.
Playing through old here. Trying to help you.
No, he's one shot.
We're up here.
One shot at ult.
Got me.
One shot
One
at
top
ult.
church as well. One is top church as well.
Alright, Pred was one, he had ult.
10 seconds.
Skin
Take your
nades on,
time.
skin
We
nades
can try to
on.
get the guy pulled here.
Got a nade on it.
Lamar got it. He won you. Lamar got it. He won you.
I'm trying to help you,
This
Arsad.
guy, you, bro. Got heavy. Lamar dead.
Still playing right. Still playing right.
You dead.
Nice, two.
Still playing right right now.
We can touch top green dome. Come touch top green.
Okay.
One right. P5. He's inside P5. Inside
Pred
P5.
might hit
Mac
him
weak.
mid church.
Mac is inside
I'm
P5.
holding our church.
Start outside
I'm
P5. Start outside
P5
P5.
dead. P5
Nice.
dead.
Good job. I'm nading rails.
Holding our pinch. You guys got
The
it.
back heady Lamar weak.
I need them rails.
Back heady. Back left weak. Yeah,
Really?
back
Really?
left.
Back left Teddy.
It could
Back
be
left Teddy.
green.
Lamar. Dad got him. Back left Teddy. Another one. Go back alley. Back alley.
Back alley.
Got needed.
Back one boat on the back heady. One guy's
One push up rails,
push
push
up
up
rails.
rails.
Green steps.
Backside time.
Back was-
One
yeah,
is
just
Close
two on
time.
time.
I'm needing.
Well, since jumping on with the LA Guerrillas, it has not gone smoothly for them at all. Down heavily in points, do not have this rotation. They are being rebuffed all across the map. They just not can get into this one. They're going to have to try and cut their losses, get to this next hill, and get back into this game.
And that's going to be the thing to do. Seattle Surge have just had a sublime 2 hills. They lock in P1 and they put LAG exactly where you want them. Of course, when we know it comes down to Vanguard, the spawns dotty here and there, but if you just manage them correctly and just have that little delicate touch, if you like. Seattle Surge had that over towards P1. They had LAG spawning towards P3 side, and these kills coming in on the transition are working out for them every single time. LAG for the first rotation of hills were very, very much in this game. Since that rotation of hills, they've barely scored more than 10 points.
Well, Civ now causing a problem for them. They're going to have to divide their fight. You can already see Seattle Surge pouring back into it as well. One player at the back is going to be Slasher to hold on. He's had to duck down, though. He's a little bit weak. Sim trying to peck at him. Not going to be able to do it, though. The rest of Seattle Surge make their presence known. And they have control of this, even though Spawn's coming up towards the back.
Yeah, they are going to keep coming on in here for the LAG, and that's going to help them out to try and get a hold of some of these final 18 or so points. But it isn't going to help them with this rotation up towards P4. It's absolutely fine for Seattle Surge. That's how it works out for them. They don't really lose too much. I think they probably keep it relatively even heading into this next hill. And especially with that rotation that comes in from the LAG there, you would expect them to pick up a lot more time. But right now, it's looking good for Surge. 27 points away. Complete control of Church. Let's see if they can hold.
Seattle Surge looking to win this game right here and right now. LAG have got an awful lot of work to do. Well, there's one. Gunners finds the first. Gunners finds on a Slash who gets the second and the third. And they're going to get cut down again here. But Hugh managed to get it, and still a little flame of hope stays alive here for LAG. I just don't know if they can cope with the slaying that Seattle Surge has put on them this game.
The problem is that it's quite rotational based when it does come down to it, specifically in a couple of hills here on Tuscan. And well, this little bit of scrap that CL Surge are going to be able to try and grab every single time, because LAG need to rotate. They need to lock down good time. Is going to put them in the driving seat. They can still win here with 13 seconds to go. Slasher, the last one remaining, who could possibly do anything. Hook going to try and find a win. Does find 2. Can Asim find a way in himself? No, he cannot. Nobody from LAG is there. And Seattle Surge.
And I use that pun lightly, but let's be honest here. Like, Surge the major, well, no, because Seattle Surge are impossible to benchmark. How on earth do you figure out where to put this team?
That's it. They can go on to